It's not every day you witness a mechanical titan roll onto the scene, but when the Thornycroft Antar arrives, heads turn, jaws drop, and history comes roaring back to life. Known as the mighty Antar, this massive truck wasn't just built, it was forged for one purpose: to conquer the most grueling military transport demands of the mid-20th century. First introduced in the early 1950s, the Thornycroft Antar was the British Army's answer to the post-war need for a heavy-duty tank transporter. And even today, it stands as one of the most iconic and powerful trucks of its era. At its core, the Thornycroft Antar is driven by raw engineering and brute strength. The original Mk1 version came equipped with a Rolls-Royce Meteor V12 petrol engine, the same powerhouse used in the legendary Centurion tanks. That engine produced around 600 horsepower and had an earth-shaking displacement of 27 liters. Later versions, including the Mk3 and its derivatives, were upgraded with a Rolls-Royce C8 SFL 8-cylinder diesel engine, which, while less dramatic in power output at around 335 horsepower, offered greater efficiency and reliability for sustained transport missions. Coupled with a robust 6-speed transmission and a double reduction rear axle setup, the Antar was capable of hauling tanks and other oversized military equipment with ease across all terrains, weighing in at over 20 tons, even without a trailer, and capable of pulling up to 100 tons. The Antar was no ordinary laureate, was a mobile powerhouse. Its sheer torque and rugged drivetrain enabled it to operate in some of the harshest conditions, from deserts to muddy fields, often hauling military tanks like the Centurion and the Conqueror. Its unique design also included a cabover engine layout in earlier variants, before transitioning to a more conventional bonneted form, which allowed easier maintenance access and improved visibility for operators. Compared to modern heavy like the Oshkosh M1070 or the MAN HX81, the Thornycroft Antar may seem outdated, but context is key. While today's trucks feature advanced electronics, multi-mode traction control, GPS navigation, and automatic transmissions, the Antar relied on driver skill, mechanical precision, and sheer mechanical durability. Yet, what it lacks in digital finesse, it makes up for in historical gravitas and engineering purity. The Antar didn't have computers. It didn't need them. It was built with thick steel, massive gears, and an unrelenting purpose to serve reliably under pressure. Historically, the Antar played a crucial logistical role during the Cold War era. It became a symbol of Britain's military readiness and heavy haul capability. Serving in numerous conflicts and exercises across Europe and the Middle East, its presence ensured that armored divisions could mobilize rapidly and efficiently, making it a backbone of the British Army's mechanized strategy. The name Antar itself became synonymous with military might and transportation reliability during a time when moving armor quickly and safely could determine strategic advantage. Now, in a world moving rapidly toward electrification and automation, what future could possibly lie ahead for a behemoth like the Thornycroft Antar? Surprisingly, the answer isn't extinction, but evolution. Restorers and enthusiasts are increasingly turning their attention to historic trucks like the Antar, not just as museum pieces, but as operable relics that tell stories through motion. In recent years, some have envisioned repurposing military-grade platforms, like the Antar, for niche civilian applications, such as ultra-heavy transport in industrial sectors, movie and event logistics, or even as bases for mobile command centers in extreme environments. Moreover, the Antar could play a future educational role, with many militaries digitizing their fleets. Analog giants like the Antar offered training insights into basic mechanics, manual recovery techniques, and emergency logistics that are still relevant today. In off-grid or disaster-prone regions, the truck's modular chassis and vast engine bay also make it a prime candidate for experimental retrofitting. Imagine a Thornycroft Antar rebuilt with electric motors or hybrid tech, bringing together historical grit and modern sustainability. The Thornycroft Antar isn't just a truck, it's a moving monument to mechanical engineering, wartime logistics, and a bygone era of pure, unapologetic industrial might. Its arrival today, whether on a collector's lot or as part of a restoration showcase, is more than a nostalgia trip. It's a reminder of how machines once moved the world, and how their stories can still drive forward into the future.